handphone is irreplaceable just now because it is the conduit to everything else you adorn yourself with. Those sophisticated gadgets with miniaturizing limits approaching nothing. The handphone is the only bulky gadget that still takes up your pocket space. Your pockets could be in luck because the big dudes behind all of this are having new ideas. Think about it. All the things a handphone can do, from connecting people to bringing app and game experiences to life, to taking photos and videos, to editing them and reposting them, to helping users explore their world and conduct their private and financial lives more easily, pay bills, pay for groceries. All of these things, gadgets other than the handphone can do individually. Maybe the bandwidth and RAM and battery capacities and heavy-duty processing are still the playing field of bulky handsets. But with miniaturization, that's a matter of time. Earlier this year, Eddie Q, Apple Inc.'s senior vice president, testified during the US Department of Justice's antitrust trial against Google, suggesting that artificial intelligence could render the iPhone obsolete within the next 10 years. He gave the iPhone 10 years. Optimistically, some would say. Now, the flag bearer of AI in consumer application would have to be ChatGPT. Isn't that the first name that comes to your mind when you think AI? ChatGPT comes from the stable of OpenAI. OpenAI's first ever consumer hardware product is being developed in collaboration with a former Apple design chief, Johnny Ive. That has already gotten to the prototyping stage. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and Ive have still kept most details private. Both have, however, hinted that the design direction is now final, suggesting a product that aims to rethink how users interact with AI beyond smartphones and computers. In another space, Microsoft's Bill Gates made a bold prediction that's still making waves across the tech world. He suggested in August this year that smartphones could soon be replaced by an entirely new kind of technology, electronic tattoos. Bill Gates just didn't suggest it. He has put his money where his mouth is. Gates' indication, specifically speaking, is towards electronic tattoos developed by Chaotic Moon. Founded in 2010, Chaotic Moon is based in Austin, USA. The company made its name by creating transformational digital products for popular brands including Disney and Marvel. In 2015, Chaotic Moon was acquired by Accenture. Bill Gates does not have a direct personal stake in Chaotic Moon, but he has publicly supported and invested in the electronic tattoo technology that the company is developing. What's so great about this technology? Simply put, it relieves your palms and hands of a bulky phone. These tattoos would allow you to communicate, access the internet, and even monitor your health, all without a screen in sight or the weight of a phone in your hand or pocket. How do they work? Chaotic Moon has developed a special ink made with conductive paint that conducts electronic messages. To begin with, this ink can collect vital signs and other information about the human body in order to create medical reports. The ink does leave a visible mark on the skin, but that can be washed away. Like any permanent tattoo, these tattoos are integrated into the body. That makes them a device embedded in your skin. A device that lets you interact with the world through simple gestures or touch. It's sleek, unobtrusive, and possibly more intuitive than anything we have seen so far. The tattoos are powered by tiny nanocapacitors, and they don't require bulky batteries or displays, making them a far more subtle alternative to today's mobile devices. Your AirPods can take care of the sound and voice instruction functions. Smart glasses provide the screen, and cloud technology takes care of storage. These tattoos can communicate with surrounding devices, letting you do things like send messages, browse the web, or even unlock doors, all with simple swipe or gesture. Beyond communication, these tattoos can monitor vital signs like your heart rate, body temperature, and even detect potential health issues before they become serious. They are, in essence, a health tracker and a communication tool all rolled into one. These tattoos could potentially replace the need for passwords, credit cards, or even physical keys. In theory, they could provide a level of security that's far more robust than anything we have today, thanks to their biometric uniqueness. Imagine these tattoos become mainstream. Wouldn't that be the end of screen addiction? Without the constant distraction of staring at a smartphone screen, we might experience a more focused, less fragmented human interaction with technology. This shift could fundamentally alter our social behavior and even how we relate to one another. People may find themselves looking at one another and talking to one another on a dining table. Now the best part, they are invisible, meaning no one holding a phone or carrying a bulky device around. It's a seamless experience where technology becomes a part of you, not something you carry. It just has one drawback here. How do you make a style statement? Something that an iPhone has dwelt on so far. Exciting as this sounds, it raises some serious questions about privacy. These tattoos would collect an immense amount of personal data from your location to your health metrics. But it's on a cloud, as it seems at the outset. Would that really make you feel secure? Who owns this data? How do we ensure it's protected? These are the kinds of ethical dilemmas that are bound to crop up as we move closer to this kind of technology. Furthermore, with biometric data stored on your skin, could someone hack into your tattoo or steal your identity in newer and more dangerous ways? Digital security could take on a whole new meaning as cyber criminals may look for ways to exploit this deeply integrated technology. Notwithstanding the downside, the phrase "know everything like the back of your hand" seems to be coming of age after all. Quite literally, won't you say?
All right, so AI-powered tattoos, is that something that you are going to ditch your loyal phone for? Well, we don't know how many people would, but if Bill Gates is investing in the idea, chances are that the idea would be scalable. Well, with that, we will have to call it curtains down on this episode of the AI Report. Thank you so much for tuning in, but we'll be back with more stories that have fascinated us throughout the year about artificial intelligence and what we can expect in 2026 on the next year-end episode. Thank you so much for being tuned in.